up? Welcome back to another video. If you guys are new here, my name is Jose.
And I'm Marcela.
So follow us on Instagram. And if you guys are new here, which I said already, welcome to our channel. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and share this video even though you haven't watched it, but you're gonna watch it anyways. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here. So today, want to tell them what we're gonna do?
Today's video is gonna be our experience in Honduras.
Her first experience in Honduras, by the way. I've been there multiple times. I used to go there like almost every summer. We went to go visit my dad, but if you haven't seen our other videos, our vlogs over there, make sure to go watch those first. We'll leave them in the description below. And then you can watch this one so we can tell you about our overall experience and things that were off camera and that we did not get a chance to record, etc.
Yes, first things first. I would totally go back to Honduras because I liked it. I enjoyed it very much. Even though I got sick at the end, but that was besides the point. I think we had fun. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, and obviously I really had fun, you know, just for the fact that I got to spend time with my pops. So
and because I went.
That's always enjoyable, and because she was with me, you know, so I knew I didn't have her over here in the States all by herself without me. Struggling, fending for food.
Lonely.
So overall, Honduras is, in my opinion, hopefully her opinion too, it's a beautiful place, but it is a scary place at the same time, just for the fact that it's like a very top homicide country, you know, cops aren't like cops over here. It can be very dangerous. Yeah, we'll give you some examples of what we mean in a second, but what I'm saying is that where we live, it's like a very, very small like town. Like it's like almost like in the woods. It's like, it's really nice.
Literally tiny.
It's like very tiny. Like everybody knows each other. It's like basically half of the town is my family, and then the rest of the town is, you know, friends. So like everybody knows each other. It's very friendly there. Like it's just calm, relaxing there.
Yeah,
and
cousins over here, uncles over here, another person over here.
Yeah, they all live right around me. But then once you leave that and you go towards the city was like it's like an hour, about 2 hours away from us.
Oh my god, that's probably something I disliked. Like over there, like he said, there's one main road that you have to take to get to places.
Yeah, it's like one road that you have to like hit the first city and then you hit the same road, and you like there's no like in between because it's all mountains, you know. Alright, so for example, so when we went to the resort with my dad, we were driving and we got held up in a protest.
Literally, what, like an hour before getting there?
The protest started like an hour before we got there, and then it was there for about an hour and a half, and we were just parked. And like I asked my dad, I'm like, why don't we just like try to drive through it or whatever? Why don't people try to drive through it? He's like, oh, because you know when people protest over here, it's not safe. He's like, people will tear down your window and then they'll try to rob you from your money, and then they'll burn your car and stuff. He said it could get very dangerous.
I was scared.
It's a pickup truck.
Yeah. So we had our bags in the back and our wallets were back there, so I was scared that they were just gonna like whoop mine.
I'm surprised they didn't. Fast forward an hour and a half, and then the cops finally, you know, like calmed the people down, and then they were letting cars pass. It was like one by one because people were still in the middle of the street. And like she said, it's just one road to get to destinations, basically, you know, like one main road. And then like
one guy with a mask on.
Yeah, and then it's our turn to finally drive through. And then yeah, there was this one guy, and he had like just like a mask on, and he had like a
wood.
Yeah, he had like a big piece of wood, and he was just screaming at our car, but we have tinted windows and stuff, but he was just screaming at our car. Also, before that actually, we stopped for breakfast at a gas station. So we stopped, we ate some baleadas. If you guys don't know what those are, that's like the Honduran delicacy. They're banging. They're pretty simple, but they're so good. So then there was a sign that basically said, keep your windows open for your own safety. And like when I read that, like that just...
Oh yeah, when I read that, I was like, does that make any sense? Like, why would you leave your window?
Do you get why?
No.
So basically over there, you know, everybody has, like almost every car has tinted windows. For example, so the car my dad has is a pretty common car. So basically the reason they're saying keep your windows open is because someone could try and kill you thinking you're someone else because of the car. So they'll just drive up to your car and just start shooting you, you know, just because they see the car and they're like, that's him, you know, because that's how dangerous it is over there. You know, people will just drive up to your car and just start shooting. So what they're saying is keep your windows open, and that way like whoever's supposed to do the killings or whatever will recognize who's in the car and be like, that's not them, that's not who we're looking for. So it's pretty effed up, but yeah, that's the reason. And that's why I was like already like a little scared, but that's Honduras. But that's like the ugly side of Honduras, you know. My little town is beautiful, and then once we got to the resort, it was amazing as well. Like it was just palm trees everywhere, food, drinks, the beach, pool. It was just a nice atmosphere, you know?
Food was okay.
Food was good, but it was bad for the fact that she got food poisoning or something. She got sick.
Something over there.
So for dinner that night we had fish fillet and like potatoes and vegetables and like mashed potatoes and yeah. And then the fish fillet was so good, like I can smell it right now.
Stop! Every time I talk about fish now, or like I think about the food that we had, the smell just comes back. And like I can taste it and smell it and it makes me want to gag.
And then, what time did you wake up?
It scarred me.
That night?
Early as heck. I was like 3, 4.
So she woke up like at 3 and 4 in the morning?
Literally like woke up because my stomach was hurting. And I was trying to like sleep past it and like not let it like bug me. But I couldn't. I had to go to the bathroom. I had to do the do and throw up. It was disgusting.
And then I thought she was gonna throw up, come back to bed, and you know, be okay. Then we wake up the next morning, she still feels like absolute
I got up
shit.
like what? I think like 2 or 3 more times after that.
Yeah, it was really bad.
To try and throw up, but nothing. Actually, no, to use the bathroom because it was.
Well, nothing was coming up because you had nothing in your system.
Yeah.
But then we left the hotel, and we have a 6-hour drive home, and she's still feeling like death. So this was like a horrible car ride for her.
I thought actually I was like feeling better when we woke up. I didn't want breakfast. And then like he made me like get oatmeal and I like tried to eat it. Nothing went down. Nothing. And then they tried to cure me like on the way, getting me like drinks and like seltzer water, but it didn't cure me.
So then fast forward, we get to town.
I was miserable the whole 6 hours.
And then our town has no power. So when I tell you like it is hot in Honduras, like it is very hot.
Like
it's just
I would
humid,
shower
hot,
and then like
and
just walk outside
and it's hot like all the time. So then they give her some tea, she throws it up, and then she goes to sleep, she takes a nap. She takes a nap for like 2.
How cute, he was fanning me for half an hour.
2, 3 hours.
I
Yeah, I was fanning her because it was hot. And then she knocked out, and then I tried to take a nap, but then I don't even know what I ended up doing. Fast forward to what? Anything else? That was it basically.
And then I woke up. He told me to sit outside because there was so much pressure outside than inside. So I laid in the hammock and they gave me
tea again and a pill.
And a
for your
pill.
headache.
Yeah. I laid in the hammock. I knocked out. I put a cold rag on my head and then I knocked out. And then when I woke up, I felt so much better.
And then we went to the
Fast
field.
forward, because he went to play.
I went to a play. She came with me. We come back home and then she gets sick again.
Literally when they're making the food. And they were making fish.
They did it on purpose.
And then I was like, I can't eat that. So they made me like a plain spaghetti soup and I had like 2 spoons of that and I was like, nope. And then I got sick again.
And then she was sick again, just laying on the couch. So then I took her to my neighbor who's in front of me, and then she gave her a massage.
I gave my belly a massage.
On her tummy, and gave her some black Alka-Seltzer, which I've never seen in my life, honestly. And then she
cured me.
She went to sleep, and then she woke up cured, thankfully, because our flight was the next day.
But now I'm scared to eat like a ridiculous amount.
So yeah, that's why we didn't finish that other vlog where we said we were gonna do the house tour, because she got sick, and we were gonna do the house tour that day, but she was sick literally from like 3 a.m. till like the whole day basically. Well, yeah, the whole day actually. Life is just relaxing over there, man. It's like there's like no stress, and it's so cheap. Like life is cheap over there if you have money, obviously.
When we went to breakfast, how much did we pay?
It was like 80 cents per person basically, and like we went to like a nice restaurant with a pool, and then we got like big plates of food, and I did the math and it was like $2, but I'm talking about like nice dishes. It was like $2 here, so we spent like a total of like $12 on everybody there.
Or like the first night when we went to get chicken and something, over there the plate was what?
It's 65, which is $2.
And the plate here is what?
So basically the plate, the same plate over here, which is fried chicken with fried plantains, is like $12, $15 here, and over there it's like $2.
Cheap hell.
It's like so much cheaper. Like when you spend money over there, like you don't feel it. Everything's cheap. Like a drink is like 20, which is like 70 cents, not even like 80 cents maybe, but still.
But yeah, I had fun. We had fun.
What you think of my dad?
At first I was scared of his dad. Like I was nervous to like meet him for the first time. But then like after a while, I guess I got comfortable. He's pretty funny. He cracks a lot of jokes. He's nice. He was taking care of me too on the way back from the beach. Yeah, I liked him. He's a cool man.
That's my pops.
And then I like the town too. Like you don't see a bunch of cars over there really. Like all you see are people riding around in bikes.
And she loves riding bikes.
We rode on the bike a couple times. It was fun. And I also liked their house over there. It was huge. and I like the hammocks, so like relaxing outside. It reminded me of Ecuador.
But she hated sleeping there.
Oh my god, yeah. It was a nice house, but like scary to sleep in at night. I would cuddle him to fall asleep.
Like Honduras is just overall scary to sleep in at night.
Like all the myths and stuff that they tell you about,
all the
like
legends and like all the ghost stories, like
scary stories.
It's like everybody over there believes in it. So
every night I would think about those things, and I would think about the stories that like him and his family tell about like over there, stuff that's happened, and I get paranoid kind of. And then one night.
So this was like maybe like the second night, and we just both wake up randomly like at 3 in the morning, and we
at the same time.
Like literally at the same time, like something woke us up and we just stare at each other. Like our eyes are like peeled, like just staring at each other, and we both just jump under the covers, and I'm like drenched in sweat at this point. And then we're just there, and like we're like trying to cuddle each other, but I'm like sweating like crazy, but we're both scared. And then all you hear by the door is you just hear like a man. You just hear a sigh. This is what you hear. You're just
big
like,
ass sigh.
and then that's all you hear. And then after that, I don't even know what happened after that. I was freaking out, but I mean we stayed under the covers, and I think we just fell back asleep.
But it was scary for the fact that we both like at the same time woke up.
Yeah.
It scared
like something
both
woke
of
us
us at the same time.
And that was her first ever ghost experience, so that was exciting.
Yeah. And I was trying to be like, oh no, like in my head I was like, maybe it was like Joseph, his nephew, because he was sleeping on the floor, like in the room with us. But then I was like, it wouldn't have scared him if it was Joseph. I don't know. I was just trying to make it like if nothing happened, but I guess that's my first ghost experience.
Welcome to the club.
And hopefully no more.
Alright, so I think that's gonna cut it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like we said, if you haven't seen our other vlogs in Honduras, make sure to go watch them. They will be in the description below, or just go on our channel and find them. They'll be there, hopefully.
It's like the last 3, 4.
It's like the last 3 or 4 videos. Go watch every single one.
Yeah. We wish we stayed longer, but
yeah, we have school.
School starting.
I actually start school today.
And
yeah, I hate to hear that.
Week, but yeah, I wish we could stay longer. We could have done more things, but we had fun. It was a good experience. I would go back again. For sure.
We will go back again. But anyways, guys, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe.
Turn on your post notifications so you get notified when we post our next video.
And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Yeah.
Alright. See ya.
Bye.